Whether you're swimming in the ocean or simply walking down the street, pollution is everywhere and we don't realize it. Did you know that 6.5 million tons of litter enters the ocean each year, or that 1.2 trillion gallons of sewage, stormwater, and industrial waste is dumped into U.S. water each year? Pollution is getting out of hand. Hearing these statistics makes me sad about how the world is being treated. I have been educated about pollution for a long time. I've read some articles, heard it on the news, and I've also done some research. First, I'm going to be telling you about the causes of pollution. Second, the effects pollution has on humans and the environment. And third, ways we can help prevent it. Let's look at some causes of pollution. Environmental pollution is the worst challenge that humans face today. There are many different types of pollution, but the most we are familiar with are air, water, and land. The two types of air pollution are primary and secondary. Primary pollution emits directly from its source, and secondary forms from primary when it reacts in the air. According to World Wildlife Fund, ammonia is a primary air pollutant that comes from agricultural activity. Ammonia enters the air as a gas from concentrated livestock waste and fields over-fertilized. This gas then forms aerosols, which are particles that get sucked deep in our lungs. Burning fossil fuels produces primary and secondary pollutants and is one of the biggest sources of air pollution. Major causes of water pollution are urbanization, industries, and destruction of wetland. According to an article from NRDC, 80% of the world's wastewater is dumped back into the environment, and less than 1% of the world's fresh water is accessible. Plastic materials in contact with water gives off harmful elements. Land pollution is the destruction of land from human activities and land resources. Humans apply chemicals such as pesticides and herbicides, which pollutes the soil. Soil is also polluted through leaking septic tanks, sewage systems, and wastewater. Renewable Resource Coalition states that overfarming and overgrazing by agricultural activities causes soil to lose nutrients and structure, causing degradation. Now that I've discussed causes of pollution, let's talk about some of the effects pollution has on humans and the environment. Pollution has major effects that can cause damage to our bodies and the environment. High levels of air pollution can cause health complications. These high levels can cause increased risk of heart attack, wheezing, coughing, and irritation. According to Sciencing.com, those most at risk are those with asthma or allergies because their symptoms tend to be worse. Pollution can contaminate the water all around us. Pollutants in H2 in water from trash, oil, sewage, and runoffs affect and kill animals. Drinking contaminated water can also cause illness. Sciencing.com states that 6 months after the 2010 BP oil spill, over 8,000 animals were found dead. Now that we've talked about some of the effects of pollution, let's discuss ways we can prevent it. In order to keep our world clean, we must help out and make a change. An example is shopping the green way. Buy products made from recycled materials. Use reusable shopping bags and reusable water bottles. National Geographic states that every year 8 million tons of plastic escapes into oceans from coastal nations. That's equivalent to setting 5 garbage bags of trash every foot of coastline around the world. Use your water efficiently. Turn off water when brushing your teeth and run only full loads in the dishwasher. As you can see, there are many simple things we can do to help prevent pollution. Today, I first discussed the causes of pollution, then second, effects, and third, ways to prevent it. Whether you're swimming in the ocean or simply walking down the street, pollution is everywhere. In conclusion, remember that pollution can be stopped only if we make the changes. As Barry Commoner once said, environmental pollution is an incurable disease, and it can only be prevented.